cup of coffee in a copper coffee cup. A proper cup of coffee in a copper coffee cup. A proper cup of coffee in a copper coffee cup.
Okay, guys, Keeler wants us to do 2 more tongue twisters so we don't mumble our way through opening night.
No. Guys, this is something we all have to work on, not just Tim. So how about 2 sitting song sounds in a dull dark duck in a pestilence?
That's so dark. I hate that one.
Yeah, Molly's right. Do you even know what that's about?
Yeah, Tim, I do. I've only been saying that one since I started during theater here. And do I need to remind you, Tim, which one of us is a senior?
You are.
I'm a what? What am I, Tim?
You're a senior, Hannah.
Oh, and what are you, other than hot for Molly?
That's not funny. I'm a sophomore.
It's a little bit funny, but not important right now. How about we try a tongue twister that I learned last summer at the theater festival?
Nobody cares.
Fine, I won't share anything that I learned from an international theater festival.
Does your Canadian uncle that does community theater make our Shakespeare in the Park international?
Yes, it does. Now listen. Boofing brings Brett brotherly bonds, but kindles Kavanaugh's crass craven claws.
Boofing brings
Brett brotherly bonds, but kindles Kavanaugh's crass craven claws.
Why don't we stick to something we know, Molly, at least for tonight?
Yeah, why don't we learn a new tongue twister when we can really focus on it?
Yeah.
And a 1, and a 2.
Sorry, guys, I forgot.
Austin, this can't keep happening.
I know. It's just like...
Hannah, you know his mom was in the hospital.
I know. It's just, it's our last show, and it's okay to be here right now, or if you need to be somewhere else, I don't know, just try and be here, Austin.
Yeah, just give me 2 minutes and I'll be here, all right?
2
Sitting song sounds on a dull dark dock in a pestilential prison with a lifelong lock, awaiting the sensation of a short sharp shock.
Hey, Mom.
Cheap and cheaper chopper on a big black block.
No, Mom, I'm already at the school. Mom, is everything all right? No, we're just about to start. Yes, I know you wish you could be here. Yes, after the show. No, Mom, I'm gonna shut my phone off during the... But why would the doctors need to call me a... Yes, you're more important than some dumb high school show. I love you too, Mom.
Oh, curtain in 60 seconds.
This week, we're presenting podcasts from scripts for the highest rated warriors as we continue our social distancing. Our task and crew are like less than 10, but we're still here to bring you the finest entertainment. So without further ado, we present the Warrior Home Companion.
But first, a word from our sponsor. Are you tired of your bland, boring life?
Yeah,
Well, we got the product for you. It's a full-body face mask.
but isn't that just a costume?
No, you bland, boring nobody. It's a full-body face mask. Now your more boring self can look like your more interesting face. For a limited time only, for the low price of $99.99, plus $39.99 shipping and handling, this full-body panda face mask could be all yours.
And we're back after a few months away, ready to bring you the news from the halls of Washington High School, where the men are handsome, the women are all good looking, and the custodians are above average.
Like Q3, go. Tony, don't forget to walk out with your pocket watch this time.
Oh, you guys found a pocket watch?
Yes, Tony, it's been sitting on the prop table. Like Q4, some Q3. Jeez, Tony, look at the prop table. You're walking on stage in 30 seconds.
This one?
Yes, Tony, that's a watch. Good Lord. Sound Q4, lights 5, go. Grab the leg, you stupid, magnificent Clydesdale.
So you see, Voltaire was not entirely wrong when he said this is the best of worlds, but he was also laughing at the absurdity of the low standard and the superlative best. Oh
picture, if you will, a classroom of high school adolescents, almost successful. They came about Voltaire and progressive French philosophy of centuries past. The classroom itself, a relic of a bygone era of our own. Now see Harold and Maude in the back of the room. Harold, desperately trying to make sense of tending our gardens, and Maude, desperately trying to make sense of why she feels a radiant tug of heart towards such a goober like Harold. Marvel at how time, a once unstoppable juggernaut, can be halted by Harold's startling stupidity.
The watch. Hold up the watch, you slack-jawed stallion.
Right. We watch. Get it?
Oh, Tommy.
Watch the power of hormones clash with the hefty girth of Harold's stupidity against the unnervingly spicy landscape of Miss Wood's English class in tonight's episode of The Warrior Zone.
Harold,
Yeah, what is it, Maude?
does she think that explaining this joke makes it funny?
I don't really care if it's funny. I just need to understand how this turned into a book on gardening by the end.
Well, if you want, I could explain it at tonight's game if you were planning on going.
Wasn't planning on it.
Maud, Harold, we're nearly done here. And you can talk about sports ball all night long after class.
Yes, Miss Wood. So, how about it? Take me to tonight's game, and I'll explain all of this nonsense then.
I don't really like watching basketball.
Then go for the popcorn and the conversation.
If you buy the popcorn.
So I'm buying the popcorn and I'm explaining the book? What do I get out of this deal? What's in it for me?
And here, we hear the deafening silence take hold of that tyrant called time.
The watch. Hold up the watch, you vapid tonnage of unbridled desire.
Right. Tyrant called time. Marvel at Harold's dense skull. Whimper for Maud's unrequited, shameless havering for one of the dumbest of boys in school. Stand in awe of the moment that holds time hostage as all comes crashing down on the dense, dumb boy in Miss Wood's English class. Was the first thing to crack through his thick currents of thoughtlessness Maud's expertly tempting, guiding question of,
What's in it for me?
no, he still hasn't seen the truth behind the pretense. He still, to this day, doesn't understand the word pretense. But time, the seconds of Maud's tension are pulled taut, as Harold painstakingly tries to process something like flirtation, buried not so deeply, underneath the offer of popcorn and basketball.
What's in it for me?
Oh.
Will Harold accept this obvious ovation of amorous affection? Will Miss Wood ever discover a passion to rival Voltaire or Pinot Grigio? Will Harold pass the class this time? Or will he occupy that seat for the third year in a row? Tune in next week to find out.
Like Q6, sound Q12, flying the...
Sorry, I'm here. Take care of it.
Well, Austin, just give me the phone.
Yeah, just answer it for me, Hannah.
I know, I got it. Are you okay to go on?
Yeah, just let me know
Then
what...
get on stage. This is your cue. Light 7, sound Q18.
I never thought I'd miss school lunch. Right, Beverly? Kristen, is he gonna make it? Oh, hey, Reggie, we've saved a seat for you here. Did you get some extra tots, Reggie?
Yeah, it's tater tot day. And I sure did get some extra tots.
Just get it together, okay? Keep it going. I say, friends, I do wonder what is in a tater tot that makes them so catching. I do speculate it is a mighty mystery.
Yes, it's almost if they were more twatty here than when I make them at home.
I don't care. Even if they were fried up with some ratchet old back of the cupboard MSG that's from fungus. I don't care. I'd still eat them up. Brilliant. I'm not kidding. I'd leave those tots even if they were fried up with the formaldehyde that they're stored in deceptive fronts in. I don't care. Ew, Rita, that's disgusting.
What if they were seasoned with the salt and clippings for Mr. Finch's beard?
Don't pull these bad boys up. Even if they were seasoned with that seat cushion that Principal Stephen just farts into all day. I don't care. These are some nice fine tots.
Okay, I think I've got it. I'd still eat these tater tots even if they were complimented with a cheese aged less than 3 months.
I don't think you get it, Beverly. Here, listen to this. I'd still eat these tots even if they were soaked with the anxiety-driven pit sweat from reading college rejection letters all weekend. I'd still eat them tots.
Listen to this. I'd still eat those tots even if it turns out they were heated up and being shoved into 2-ton Tony's belly bowls during a walk inside.
What bottle of moonshine ain't that something? I got nothing. I'd still eat those tots.
Okay, I've got it. It's okay, Austin, we're almost done. I think I'm catching on to your Yankee wit. I'd still eat these tater tots even if they were as cold as Austin's dying mom's fingertips, which sit unheld and lonely while you're selfishly sitting here on stage.
Why?
No, Beverly, you're still not getting it, right?
Right. It's more like,
Tristan, cover for him. Molly needs to set up for our last line.
Right, Beverly. It's like this. I'd still eat those tots even if it turns out they were just deep-fried recycled history tests.
Oh, okay, I think I'm just now catching on to it. I'd still eat these tater tots even if they were to never have been considered taters in the first place.
Beverly.
What the hell? You just blanked on us out there.
Sure, fine. I'm sorry about that, but Molly, that was not cool.
I think you mean thanks, Mall, for covering, and in that case, you're welcome.
One, Keeler is going to kill you for going off script out there, and two, that is so much more than me, more than cruel.
But she didn't go off script. She went exactly as we practiced. You're the one that just went blank.
Yeah, and you'll be kissing my feet after you told me my mother's fingers are going
Okay,
cold.
let's just lay off. You've clearly got a lot on your mind. Just get your head here, Austin.
Again? I'm sorry, Tristan. I really am sorry, Molly. It's
It's
just...
okay, we get it. You don't owe us anything.
No, you do owe us an apology. You owe the audience more. You owe us.
Tristan, back off. Just get your head here. You're the right person for the part. And your mom would be... she is. She's proud of you.
Thanks. It's just... I've got to do this. She wants me to do this. I can do this. It's
I
not...
mean, I could take your part. I should have had your role.
Right now? Really? Just shut up and focus.
I am focused. I'm here. Austin's... I get it. I understand. It's just we're all stressed. So either get it together or let me do a better job.
You've got to. Tony can cover.
But I've got his lines memorized.
Tristan, lay off. Austin, I really think that
No, just shut it off, please, Hannah.
Austin, please. I really think.
No, it's... I mean, it's my last show here. It's all of our last shows here. Tristan's right. You guys deserve better.
Oh, you're right, but I miss the cues. Like Q13, sound Q22, go, if you're up for it. Austin, Carol, Tony, Judy, places.
Timothy Michael Schuster Booster, you need to snabooty gram your grandma.
New, from the investors and aggregators of notable tech giant Snapbook Ticogram.
Grandma Oslo said she snabooty grammed you 4 hours ago. And her friends at the home are giving her a hard time that her grandson doesn't love her. Don't you love your Grandma Oslo, Timothy?
Yeah, Mom, of course I love my gran.
Then you better snabooty gram your gran.
When you Snabootygram, you kill 5 birds with 1 stone. Snapchat, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, and Snabootygram. All in one easy swipe.
But what if I don't want my friends and my family together in the same space?
Why, Tim? What have you got to hide?
Nothing, you power-hungry monopoly conglomerate. I just want to be able to be Tim with my friends and Timothy Michael Schwooster Booster with my family until I know how much Tim I like with my Timothy and how much Timothy I like with my... Wait, what do I need to explain myself to you for?
Hey Tim/Timothy/Timothy Michael Schuster Booster. It looks like you're unhappy with our services. Maybe you'd like to end your account with us?
Gran is posting something about her ungrateful offspring, Timothy.
If you terminate your account, you will also lose access to all of your other accounts in each platform in which you exist, as Tim, or Timothy, or Sus Supreme, or Timothy Michael
Wait,
Schuster Booster.
I only ever signed in as Sus Supreme on Steam. How did you get that username?
I bet you didn't know we knew you liked tots either, chump.
Let Gran know you love her. Let her know you want her to be happy, Tim/Timothy.
Yeah, I love my Gran, and I'll make sure I let her know.
You know, your Gran loves Timothy Michael Schuster Booster. Maybe you should be more like Timothy Michael Schuster Booster so your Gran feels less ashamed of you.
Snubootygram also filters out content, so you only see ads you agree with and people you want to interact with. So why are you getting ads and clickbait for how to delete a search history, Timothy?
Dear Timothy Michael Schuster Booster, I know. You won't want to answer my snabootygrams. So, yeah. Sincerely, Gran.
Timothy, your Gran is writing you again.
Yeah, Mom, I know.
Well, you hadn't responded, so I thought I'd check in.
Dear Timothy Michael Schuster Booster, I know this end of your school year hasn't gone the way we all hoped it would, but I hope you know you are a good boy, even if you haven't called as much as your sister. She's so nice, but a little dense. Do you kids still say dense? Do you even know what dense means? Anyway, I miss you, Austin, and I worry about you. I know your mother didn't say it enough to you. Lord knows she never said it to me, but she loved you very much. Sincerely, Gran. P.S. That means done.
Dear Gran, yeah, I talked with my sister last night. She mentioned that you two were catching up. I hope it was nice to talk to her, even if it's a denser conversation than you're used to. And Gran, it means a lot to me that you think I'm all right, and I promise I'll call soon. And Gran, you don't have to sign the ends of these kinds of correspondences. It just isn't... Nope, you can sign these correspondences however you like. Sincerely, Timothy Michael. No, Tim Schuster Booster.
Like Q15, sound Q34, go. Austin, something's fun out there. Tristan is being totally out of line. I think it's her last show. It's all our last show, you know?
Yeah, I'm trying my best out there, Hannah. I really am.
I know. We know.
This means the world to me, Hannah.
I know, Austin. You don't need to say anything. You don't have to prove anything to me. We started this together, and I'm pretty sure if anybody loves this more than me, it's you. Well, Molly might love this more than both of us combined, but...
Barf, get a room, you two. Also, what did you say about me?
Nothing, Mom. It's not always about you. Anyways, I think I might be feeling it for Tony.
Oh, God.
Fine. Judge me all you want, but... Anyways, Austin, I really think that you should listen to the message on your phone. It'll take 2 minutes, and it's what you asked us to do last time.
Not during the show, Hannah.
Message note, that'll just get me concerned about how my mom's doing. Ooh, I can't have that.
Austin, I really think that you should.
No, I mean, she's never really been the most supportive person with all this. I mean, you've heard her, Hannah, say all those things after all those shows.
What? What do you mean?
Yeah, I remember hearing her. You deserved better.
Yeah, well, that's a good thing with this cancer, if there can ever be a good thing. I mean, she's been so much more supportive about most things, about everything, really.
Like what? What would she say?
Oh, nothing, Molly, sorry, I
Did she not
didn't
like
mean...
our shows? I mean, our sophomore year, we had a terrible tech director, but that's hardly our fault. She never said anything mean about me, did she?
No, Molly. Oh, gosh, I missed the cues again. Austin, it's okay if Tristan has to do a few scenes for you so you can listen to the message on your phone again.
No, I haven't listened to any messages since the show started. Healer would kill me, right?
Yeah, I know. Just please, you really should.
We're halfway through the show anyways. Come on, Austin, let's get to the next scene. Every time he's listened to her last message, he's lost it, Hannah. You know that.
I know, would you rather blow our last show or just replace one actor?
No, I'd rather make sure that our friend gets to do this thing that he loves with the people he loves, even though he just lost his mom. Especially because he just lost his mom.
Shh. Oh, no, this isn't going well.
I'll go out there and pull things back on script. Call the cues.
Like cue 21, sound cue 39.
Well, it's been a quiet week at Washington High School, my home, our home, for the past 4 years. Assistant Principal Anderson was out to nearly half the rooms this past week asking this... Sorry, there. Assistant Principal Anderson was out to nearly half the rooms inquiring as to which students were wearing their masks and which students were actually wearing their masks and didn't have it hanging down below their schnoz. So you might say it's been a busy week. More students are shuffling about with their schnozzes hanging out, or actually shuffling, sniffling, schnoz hanging students that Assistant Principal Anderson is only mild success dodging with his nose at his clipboard, wondering why he took this job in the first place, which was not to be around these shuffling, sniffling, schnoz hanging students, but rather to be tucked 20 feet down administrative hallway and surrounded by framed pictures of Augusta Greens, the tee boxes that Assistant Principal Anderson will tee off from in a few short months, just as soon as this godforsaken year is over. And it's during this thought that Assistant Principal Anderson is interrupted by little Susie Snozzleson.
Excuse me, Assistant Principal Anderson. You seem like you're in quite the hurry today. Excuse me, young lady. Susie Snozzleson. Well, excuse me, Miss Snozzleson. It appears one of our students has had a schnoz exposure to the Rona, and I must find him expeditiously. Oh, well, who are you looking for? Maybe I can help you find him. It's Timothy Swooster Booster. Oh, golly, I thought the school's phone policy was that they're off and put away. So right, Miss Snozzleson. Where were we? Oh, you were going to tell me who you were looking for. Right, it's Timothy Swooster Booster. His grand has evidently fallen ill, and it seems to...
Ooh, Keela's gonna kill those two.
I don't think that Austin's going to make it through this scene. All right, you thick skull Adonis. Do you know the gist of Austin's part?
Oh, look, your mask. Oh, wait, no, I didn't know.
No, it's just...
Okay. Austin, go emotionally purge offstage. Hannah said so.
What do you mean? Principal Chalmers.
Huh? Oh, right. Right you are, narrator man. I am Principal Chalmers, and I'm here to tell my own story while you get out of here. And you too, Assistant Principal Anderson? Anderson. Molly, get off stage.
Why couldn't you just stop calling?
You have no new messages. Press 1 to listen to saved voicemails. You have no new messages. Press 1.
Hey, hon. I know you're sleeping. And that's good. I wanted to call when I knew I'd be able to leave a message, so don't beat yourself up that you didn't answer. Promise. And it's good that you're home. That's a place that'll always be there with you, so it's good that you're there.
And I know you're sleeping, and that's good. You're such a good boy, Austin. You know I loved you, always, right? Oh, of course you did. You were always so bright. Well, I'm gonna leave this message, and then I'm gonna have them remove my life support. Look, I'm sorry I can't make it to your show next week. I know it's your last one, and I know how much this means to you. Just make sure you do your best. Can you do that for me, Austin? Oh, and when you bow, make sure you look to my seat, front row center. I know you always said the best seat was center, but you have no idea how amazing it is to see you up close and how you smile when you bow. Just, look, I know I said a lot of things, but this isn't what this message is supposed to be about. I hope you remember that. And I'm sorry I can't make it to your show. I just wanted to call to let you know I love you because you're so amazing. No, I mean, you're amazing and...
It's real, you know.
No, it's not. It's just whatever you need to hear to feel sorry for yourself. And I don't do that. I'm not. I don't.
It's not physical, but it's real.
Shut up, Austin. You don't know what I'm hearing. You don't know what this feels like.
Mine sounds a little different every time. Sometimes it's my mom, sometimes my grand-grand. Even once it was Molly.
Not like you, Austin. I don't just give up. I just need a minute. Can I please just have a minute?
Yeah, I'll give you a minute, Tristan, but I'm gonna check on you in a minute, all right?
Mama.
Listen. I thought I was alone with this for a long time, even before my mom died, and for me it just hit sometimes, when I least expect it. Just feels nice to know I'm not alone.
Boo-hoo, Austin. Go jump off a bridge and make the world an easier place.
Molly let me know that she feels it too. Her rings aren't so loud anymore, but she feels it too, so if you think it'd be all the easier, you should go talk to her about it.
Panda man, eats bamboo like a panda
Damn
man.
it, Tim. It's a radio show. I can't see you. Get that stupid thing off.
But it helps me get into character. What's eating them? Did Austin freeze up again?
Yeah, but so did Tristan. Listen, we're almost done here, and for some reason, this is actually really clicking. Like, really flowing well.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I've been listening to the live feed in the dressing room. It just feels more honest.
Ooh, you guys. That was something else. I'm not even entirely sure I hit all the right lines, but it just felt more authentic. Is that the right word?
Yeah, it is. Your articulate slab of beef.
It's like I could just be up there and not need to impress anyone.
You impressed me. Vacant mass of my dreams.
The good thing Molly had us do another tongue twister so we could actually say what we needed to, huh?
I had you do that, Tim. Shut up and take that stupid mask off, or you'll be muffled in the mic. Austin, this is it. Are you ready to go on?
Yeah, I am.
Long ago, as far back as the 1900s, there was a helpless lad who was on the verge of a great rite of passage in his village. It was a time of great celebration, but the lad had just lost the only one he might be able to celebrate with.
Oh, not again.
No, Austin, you're not out of it again. We rewrote the end for you, so you can just listen and be there. We got you.
He wandered from doctor to shaman to witch doctor, but nobody had the cure for the pain he struggled with. Until finally, one day, one villager told him,
Boy, have you not sought out the wisest of them all? The great panda that lives atop the mountain.
Of course. Why did it take me so long to think of the great panda who lives atop the mountain?
And so the boy climbed up the mountain, and his fear grew. Some said the great panda demanded great treasures for his secrets. Some said he demands blood. His mind swirled with worry as he approached the mouth of the cave.
Great panda?
"Oh, just call me Steve."
Oh, great panda Steve.
"No, really, just Steve. What can I do you for?"
I have a great cloud of sorrow, great panda Steve.
"Listen, if you don't stop with the titles, I'll kick you right out of my cave. But you do have some sadness behind those eyes, don't you?"
The wise old panda observed the boy and saw the shadow of loss pooled up behind the surface of his face.
"Well, if you want yourself an easy out, y'all just need to get yourself 3 little things. 1, the tots of a Brit, free from doubt. 2, the wisdom of a gardener without sorrow. And 3, the love of a grand-grand without fear."
And so the boy climbed down the mountain to his first destination. He first decided to visit Miss Wood, the best gardener he knows.
Well, hello, boy. What might you need?
I am in need of the wisdom of a gardener, free from sorrow.
No! Wisdom without sorrow? Well, however would you expect wisdom to grow? Use your head, boy. Wisdom is watered with our tears.
Afraid he had already lost the favor of the great panda Steve, he left next to visit Beverly the Brit with the same question he'd asked the gardener.
I am in need of the tots of a Brit, free from doubt. And you're the only real Brit I know, so.
Not this again. He made me do this last time. The answer is no.
But I'm in great need.
No, I'm hungry. Of course I'm not just going to give you my tater tots.
But it's important to me.
Even if I did, I have doubts of my own.
Really? Just seems so self-confident.
You Yankees are so thick. Can one not hold doubt in one hand and sureness in the other, and let a girl eat her tots in peace? Dejected and empty-handed, he left to his final destination, his grand-grand, whom he knew loved him more than anything in this world.
Ah, so you've come to visit me at last, now have you?
Yeah, Grand. I'm in need of some assistance, and I need you to help me in any way you can. I've just come from the great panda who has sent me to find the tots of a Brit free from doubt, the wisdom of a gardener without sorrow, the love of a grand-grand without fear. So far, I don't have any of these things, but I'm confident that you can give me some piece of wisdom. Please help me, Grand.
I'm sorry, Austin, but I cannot help you.
But the narrator just said you loved me more than anything in the world.
I do.
So why can't you give me some token of that to show the great panda?
Because I am not without fear.
Does the great panda have to know that, though?
Steve knows more than he lets on, my boy. He knows that those who love will always have some fear. I'm sorry, Austin, but you have been sent on a lost goose chase. Good day.
And so the boy climbed angrily back up the mountain to find the great panda Steve.
"So, how'd it go?"
I got nothing for you, Steve. Why did you send me to find all of these things you knew weren't there?
"Of course you have nothing for me." "Wait, did you really think you'd find anybody with no doubts? You thought anybody out there has no sorrow, no fears?"
What's that supposed to mean?
"Bring it, Austin, bring it. I never said bring them things. I said you needed to find them. Find that even else alone. Find someone to share your doubts with. Share your sorrow. Share your fears." "Well, look at there. Now you're not a child anymore."
And so the boy climbed back down the mountain with nothing more than when he came, but less to carry on his shoulders alone.
Tristan?